I normally talk about people's about self education and about finding niche in your own sector, finding niche in your own sector and work upon it and get educated from the expert on those field. So it is this video is a combination of finding your own niche and about self education. So self education, I will differentiate self education and college education in my next video, and I will give you a brief explanation about self education, why you need to go for self education. And because I'm also inculcating those things in my life, and I'm getting massive results out of it. So now this video is about self education and finding your niche into something and how to work upon it, how to find niche in you, so that you can work upon those things, and then self education comes into place. So first of all, there are a lot of people who don't know what they are good with. It is a obvious thing, अपने को अपने बारे में पता नहीं रहता, but something that in everyone that we have, I believe that everyone is born with some skill. So how they identify their own skill. So this is, here comes counseling, but before that, which is kind of introspection, that you need to look into yourself and see, you need to look into yourself and see what is best fitted for you. There are few questions that if you can ask yourself, you will get the results, you will get the answer. That is the first question, that is, what are the three biggest strength you have? What are the three biggest strengths you have in your life? What you what are the strengths you have that you like to do, you love to do those things? You need to write down those three things one by one. First one will be goes for the maximum strength you have. The second one will go for the moderate strength you have. The third one which will be normal strength you have. So these three strength thing you have to write down in your notebook or anywhere. The best thing will be in the comment section if you can write. And another question that you have to ask to yourself, that what are the things out of these three things that you have written, out of these three things, what are the things that if you do, you get the maximum satisfaction out of it? What is that one thing that you get maximum satisfaction out of it? Just give it a tick mark. Just right side of that activity, just give it a tick mark. What are the what are that out of these three thing, do you think any of this skill has been have been awarded? You got any award out of those skill in your previously? Did you received any kind of award out of these three things, which may be normal appreciation also? If you get it from your friends, from your family, those also will work. Just give a tick mark of that in front of that. Out of this three, now the third question comes. Out of this three thing, what is the thing that keeps you excited, which keeps you motivated? That if you get a lot of demotivation from your in your general life, but if you do this thing, it keeps you excited. What is that thing? You need to check out of this thing, that it helps you to wake up in the morning, which is the best thing. Because on that thing you can everything, if you are sleeping, if you can think about this thing, and you can wake up at any time, morning 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. If you, let's say for me, if I have a plan of morning jogging, running in the morning, I instantly wake up, because this thing which gives me very much excitement, that I have to go for this thing, because fitness is matters for me. So you can also think about your thing, that what keeps you excited, what keeps you up from the bed every morning. Out of these three thing, now the fourth question comes into place. Out of these three thing, what is the thing that gives you the best result? So obviously thing that which keeps you excited, those will be that will be keeping you giving you the best results. So keep a tick mark in all these three factors. We in the last we at the last we will check which skill are having most tick marks. So that is our intention. So you have already checked that what is the activity, what is the work that gives you the best result, the best results you get out of which thing, which you have selected those three things, which may be anything, which may be related to food you like eating, those also can be one of those things. It can be anything. If you have a proper plan out on anything, which can be scale up and you can do anything out of it. Out of these 3 points, now comes the fifth question, that what is the thing that you do more than like apart from you, no one do it better than you, no one does it better than you. So what is that thing that you are the expert of those things, and if you think that if you see other people are doing it, they are not doing it correct, so it is difficult for other people but which is very easy for you, give a tick mark in front of that. And our sixth question. Now the sixth question is the last question that you need to ask it to you, that out of these three things that you have mentioned, what is the thing that comes to you naturally? That if you think that you are doing this thing and you don't feel like doing it, you are doing it naturally. You are doing it naturally. So if you talk about me, for example, if I think about some plan, some idea, so in my back of my mind, I think all the outcomes, all not outcomes, all the steps how to do it. So those are the things. Also, you need to do. You need to check in yourself that what are the things that comes to you naturally. So now I am sure that you have written and ticked all these things. Also, you have written in my comment section also for my reference, so that I can also check who is best in which thing. Now you have to check out of this thing which activities are having the most tick mark, and which activities are having the second most tick mark. So out of these two things, now we have to select. Out of these two things, now we have to see two factors need to be involved over there. One factor, is it scalable? Second factor, is it monetizable? So that scalable means the experience of the work for the people gets it's remains same everywhere. Let's talk about, for example, if you talk about YouTube, if you watch YouTube from India, from outside India, from anywhere in the world, the experience remains same for the people. So that is called scalable. But if you talk about any other experience like restaurant, if you talk about restaurant, you don't get the same experience in all restaurants. That is the thing that you have to look into. Is it scalable? Yes, it is scalable. Then give a second tick, give another tick mark in front of that. Now you need to check the last thing, that is it monetizable. Monetizable in the sense that is, do you think that you will be able to make money out of it? Because you need to select such hobbies, such niche, that where you can earn money from. Because if end of the day, if you are not getting money out of it, then from where you will get the enthusiasm? You will not be able to bring the enthusiasm in you end of the day if you are not earning money out of it. Now I am very sure that all of you have find out what is the how can you have find out your niche in particular sector. Now you have the complete idea that what is the thing that will work for you, what is the thing that you need to start. It may be anything. It may be, if I have given an example of about food. If it is food also, which is also it is also can be scalable, it is also can be monetizable. You write about those foods in Instagram, in YouTube, in blogging, in everywhere. So you become an influencer of those things. You share your experiences with the people of the world. You will get a lot of opportunities. You will get content writing things from the restaurant websites, from online shopping website, that is food shopping, food delivery websites. There are a lot of sectors who are willing to give you chance if you are best in that field, and you must be best because you have selected those niche which you are best out of. We have given you 6 parameter, out of 6 parameter you have chosen it, so that means which is you will be the best in those niche if you work upon it. So now after that, after finding your niche, now comes self education. So next video will be making about self education and the difference between college education and the self education. So bye for now, thank you.